It feels amazing, I won't lie. It feels great, it feels like a great accomplishment for me. It's very fulfilling because, when you make a song, you want like the song to be timeless. For me, I don't know about other musicians. For me, that's my goal. Years from now, I want people to still play the songs and party to them. So, having to have a song that's like that is going to probably be everlasting is such an amazing feeling. Every year that I see the song pop up and, go viral in one country or the other, it's just like, wow, again, but I'm really grateful to God and grateful to the producers also and every person that was a part of that song, shout out to them. Skales is a, unstoppable force, Skales is, longevity, Skales is redefinition, Skales is a bunch of out of the box talent, diversified talent. Skales is a great musician, I guess. What's up, y'all? My name is S to the K-A-L-E-S, Skales, you already know. And I'm here to break down my song, Dance Like Lamine Yamal, on NotJustVerses. Keep it locked. Booyah! Dance Like Lamine Yamal, honestly, has like a very funny story to it. I was chilling somewhere with one of my friends. His name is Nikita. We're chilling in Hanover, Germany, and he was trying to introduce me to this Turkish delicacy, because I was so hungry that day. So we were taking a walk, and I was just eating meat, and I was just scrolling through Instagram while we were eating, like, he was introducing me to this food that was really, like, spicy. So I was, scrolling through Instagram, and I heard a beat from Killer Tones on his page, and I was like, man, I started, like, just playing around with it. We just saying a lot of crazy stuff, and that's how Dance Like Lamine Yamal came. So it was like, Dance Like Lamine. And all my friends were like, yeah, that should be something we should try. And I remember I recorded a video of me just messing around. I sent it to Kilatos, like, let's do it. Sent it to a bunch of my friends that are like my very, very personal critics. And they was like, bro, there's no other thing you could do now than this kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. I went back to the apartment that day, and I have a studio in the apartment, but I didn't do it. I was tired. So obviously, because I ate, so I was having the itis. So the next morning I had a flight by like 12. I woke up like 7 or 8. I had like 1 hour to record. So I recorded that song in like 1 hour plus the verse, everything. I did my verse already. I was flying to Barcelona. That's that day, actually, funny enough. That's how I made the song. And before I went to Barcelona and I met this other artist and I just put him on it. For me, I'm this kind of person that just works with who's available, who's ready to go with the energy right now, because I believe in, like, waves could just easily die if you don't take advantage of them. So it was just this artist that was available, and I was in his city, and everything just happened. And I was like, you know what? And I had my team suggest him too, and he has this thing going on for him in the country. So I was like, put him on it, and a session was set the same day. I arrived in Barcelona. He came in, it didn't even take him like 20-30 minutes. He recorded his verse. The same day, we performed the song at the show. We shot the video the same day and everything. Yeah. It was crazy because I had just 24 hours to be there. So, yeah, everything just happened smoothly. So tell me who better than me? I never see. Tell me who got a plenty for body? I never see. All I do is when we win, they can't match my energy. Got my haters on their knees. Simple. It's just pretty much, as it says, the Dance Like Lamine Yamal song is, for me, like I said, is a champion song. And of course, it's like, I would say is, I don't even know if it's, should I say metaphorical for me, because, me using Dance Like Lamine Yamal is because he's the champion at the moment. He is the man at the moment. And at a young age, he has achieved a lot. And, whether I like it or not, he has, in one way, his influence has also impacted in my life. So it's pretty much what I was inspired by him, and pretty much he's all about celebration every time. For me, anybody that dances or that finds a way to show that they're happy is a fulfilled man, is someone that knows that they're on track as they're chasing their dreams. That's why they're happy. And and pretty much that's what Dance Like Lamine Yamal song is about. Is a champion sound. Is like, okay, even if I don't have it now, I know I'm on track. I know I'm winning still. Every day that I wake up, every goal that I set, as close as I get to it, achieving it, I know that I'm winning. So it's pretty much like a champion's theme music, And the words, man, is simple. Is tell me who better than me. Is like, you're telling yourself, like, you're provoking yourself that none is better. Tell me who got that plenty property. You're so confident. You're so sure. All I do is win. You can't match my energy. You feel on top of the world. Got my haters on their knees, man. Everybody that doesn't wish me well, they'll cry tire, pretty much. Looking back to the days with EME and stuff, I always say this, that that was like a learning ground for everybody. Everybody that went, that was like a school. You go out there and you decide your life, what you want to do with your life. And being in there, there was a lot of talented people, a lot of, not just talented people, but the brands are like huge, and, you just have to keep up. So for me, I came from the North, my own mindset is like different, it took me some time to adjust and understand a lot of things. I was laid back for some time, but I was always recording and stuff. But I had to learn that Lagos is tough. So it was really a learning ground for me. It made me a better musician, made me a better businessman, or he's a businessman. Of course, they had a great music business leader. My leaders, not just leader. So I learned a lot from them. I'm still learning from them because they still look out for me. And also that was really a learning ground for me. And I believe sometimes I keep saying it that maybe if I hadn't go through them, I wouldn't have probably been where I am right now, because I think I needed to go through there to be who I am right now. And I love my story. I love the pace. I don't mind. I give glory to God, and shout out to everybody supporting it to be. All of them know I'm on a roll, and the same as I was a week ago. Monday, yeah, they pay the show. You get an any type, you get my role. I know the doll, I'm never moving slow. Every single chance I get is a go. They know my shoes on my face is the show. I'm high, never low. That's like Lamine Yamal. When this whole new situation with my career happened, I pretty much made this song like a week or 2 weeks after I landed in Europe, and I was on my way to Barcelona. So pretty much, like I said, the first two lines, all of them know I'm on a roll. And the same as I was a week ago, man of the year to play the show. I'm the man of the year. Pretty much my story is like one of the craziest story this year, bigger than any type rig in my role, of course. As the line says, I know the doll, I'm never moving slow. Of course, I always, Skales, man. Like I saw online, they call me the Mr. Milka, or what this call me. Of course, that's the line over there. Every single chance I get is a goal, yeah. Then they know my shusha, my face is show. I'm high, never low. Pretty much. That pre-chorus, obviously, like I said, when I was making the song, I was also thinking about the person, the name I was using, the qualities, his character and stuff like that. That's what I used to make the song, because I believe that's a champion right there. And yeah, that's the line says. They're pretty simple, but they are very confident. Man, I honestly know of them, but I didn't understand how huge they were. I'm not going to call my former club because a lot of people call for me, But I used to have this former club that I was in love with, but, they were just underperforming. You understand? But so one day I was just chilling with my guys. I know we're supposed to go to the club, and I know people were just sending me this video and tagging me with like three men just dancing to my music. So I was like, who's this? So I didn't know. I didn't realize it. It was like later on, after, because I saw the video, and I saw the video when it was like in the thousands, thousands views like that. Then I went back again because of the way I literally saw my whole timeline, people posting that thing. And I didn't understand how big it was my music. So I didn't understand how huge it was. And the next thing, I went back to the video and I saw like 50 million already. I said, who be these people? The next day, I just say, okay, let me wait till morning now. Then in the morning, I saw 100 million. I was like, what? These guys are huge, man. Whoever they are. I checked them out and I heard that, this person is this, like the potential next Messi, blah, blah, blah. I was like, for real? And that, I won't lie to you, I've heard of him, but that was my first time of saying, okay, let me figure out who this is. And I posted the next morning. The next thing, I'm going to my TikTok. My TikTok is on fire. Pretty much everything just caught fire in like one day. I was like, wow. Next thing, I'm in the plane with all the players. I'm watching the finals. I mean, everybody showed me love. I performed also at the after party. I was in the flight with them, met a lot of their families. Of course, met Lamine, I met for almost everybody. And everybody was cool. While on the tour, my European tour, is this crazy thing that kept happening. If not that I know that I did not pay anybody, I will believe maybe somebody set up, I kept having people come to my hotels to wait for me, bro. I've posted videos and people did not believe me. Like people say, it's you people that arrange it. I'm telling you. Like there was one guy, he came with 20 pictures of me. Even pictures that I forgot that I ever took them in my life. I'm like, I had to ask the promoters that I'm working with, like, did you know about this? They're like, man, they don't know. They just, these people, that's how they are. They just always figure out where the artist is. It's like, wow. Yeah. And these people I'm talking about, like grown men, man. It's crazy. So like I had this encounters like 3 or 4 times, in 3 or 4 cities. Like I had grown men come wait for me so they wait for me like because most times I perform around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So when I'm leaving my hotel by like 12 a.m. or almost 1 a.m., I'll just see people walk up to me with my pictures. So I was, bro, it's like it's not, it's foreign people. It's not even my own people. It's crazy. Yes, y'all, my name is still S to the K, alias Skales, and I just finished breaking down my song, Dance Like Lamine Yamal, on NotJustVerses. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. S to the K. Boom!